Hello, this is Tally Andrews and welcome to Travel Daily's Travel Channel's weekly roundup of travel news. Santara Hotels and Resorts has announced plans to open its third hotel in Bangkok, Santara Watergate Pavilion Hotel and Spa. The four-star property follows Santara's two existing hotels in Bangkok, Santara Grand and Bangkok Convention Centre at Central World, and Sofitel Santara Grand Bangkok, both of which are situated adjacent to major shopping malls. Opening in the second quarter of 2012, the hotel and shopping complex will be located inside a newly constructed 20-storey building, with the hotel taking up a total of 10 floors and featuring a total of 288 rooms. Facilities will include several F&B outlets, including a rooftop restaurant as well as a spa safari, fitness centre and 2 meeting rooms. Vietnam Airlines has requested government permission to invest $8.38 billion to expand its fleet, taking it to 170 aircraft within 11 years. The first phase of the expansion strategy will see the national carrier grow its fleet to 110 aircraft by 2015, with a further 60 planes to be added by 2020. The new additions will include large wide-body jets such as the Airbus A380, A350 and Boeing 787, as well as narrow-body A320 and Bombardier C-Series and ATR 72 turboprops. The national carrier currently has 71 outstanding orders, including 4 A380s and 16 Boeing 787 Dreamliners. Meanwhile, tourists can now get a bird's eye view of the Great Wall of China following the launch of helicopter flights over the ancient wonder. Capital Helicopter, which is a subsidiary of the HNA Group, is offering 15-minute flights over the Bodeling section of the wall north of Beijing in a 6-seat Squirrel helicopter. The launch could form part of a significant expansion of such services in China, with the Civil Aviation Administration of China saying earlier this year that it plans to open up low-altitude airspace to private operators across the country. In other news, a new golf complex is being built on the site of Hanoi's Gia Lam Airport. The move follows a recent decision to allow the development of a huge 157-hectare golf and leisure complex on Ho Chi Minh City's Tan Son Nhat Airport. Gia Lam, Hanoi's second airport, is currently used primarily for military purposes, but plans have been mooted to turn it into a hub for domestic flights in northern Vietnam. Tiger Airways today announced that from the 6th of September it will launch a new direct service between Singapore and Cebu. The service will mark Tiger's debut in Cebu, which becomes the airline's second Philippines destination after Manila. Tiger will launch with 4 weekly flights, increasing to a daily service in October. And finally, in this week's roundup, a Japanese bullet train service was halted on Monday when a metre-long snake was found on a passenger seat. It was reported that the train was halted at Maibara Station, halfway between Osaka and Kyoto, after a passenger reported spotting the red and black snake. The train was then boarded by staff from a local animal welfare centre who identified the reptile as a non-venomous Honduran milk snake. None of the 200 passengers aboard the train were harmed. And that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week.